Hello guys, welcome back. My name is Miss Cindy Renteria and we're going to be doing our older taller video for the week. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for continuing to do our activities. We see you guys are having so much fun. We love receiving your pictures, your videos. It helps us with our teaching strategies as well. So please continue to send videos, to send pictures to your home visitor. We love to see how you guys recreate the activities at home with your little ones, or how you guys add your own little spin to it, your little twist to the activities. And once again, thank you so much for coming back. My name is Miss Cindy Renteria. We're going to be doing our older, taller video for the week. This week, we have a double visit. So I will be going over two visits. We have two visits. Well, technically two visits, but it'll be two activity pages with you guys, and then we'll have one family well-being and one parenting child interaction. So we're gonna go ahead and start with our greeting song. From our greeting song, we read our story, and then we go on to our activities. Here we go. Miss Cindy's here today. Miss Cindy's here today. Clap, clap, clap. Miss Cindy's here today. So now, moms and dads, hopefully by now our little ones are already joining me and singing, and they're singing along with me. You can always add their first and last name. Miss Cindy Renteria is here. Miss Cindy Renteria is here because we want our little ones, since they are going to be transitioning to the center, we want them to be able to already know their full name. I normally said this last time and I try to implement it every time we do a video. I want you to understand that your child is going to be going to the center. It's very important that they're able to say their first and last name and be able to recognize their full name. Sometimes we tend to give our children nicknames, but it's best that we start calling them by their full name. Since they go to school, they'll be writing their full name. They'll be being called by their full name. So this is a great chance to do it by implementing through singing. Kids love to learn through singing, so this is a fun way to do it with them. So I'll go ahead and move on with our book. Our book for this week is going to be Gus Grows a Plant. So here we have the front cover of the book. We also have the spine of the book, and we have the back of the book. It's very important that you guys go ahead and go over every part of the book and with your little one. And if they're able to do it on their own, let them go ahead. Front of the book, spine of the book, and back of the book. So here we go. Miss Cindy's going to start reading. Gus grows a plant. Spring is here. Look at the birds singing so beautifully. Time to plant. Gus gets the seeds. They're getting ready to plant. What do you guys think they're gonna plant? Dad digs. Gus digs too. They're digging. They're making room for the little seed to go in there. Gus plants the seed. The seed needs water. So he's planting the seed here. Now they're pouring some water on the seed. Soon Gus will have a plant. The plant has a worm. The plant has a worm. Look, she came to visit. The plant needs sun. The plant needs plenty of sun to grow. It needs more water. Can you see how it's growing? And fresh air, the plant grows. The plant is growing with sun, water, fresh air. And it's growing more and more. How big is it? Wow, that's a big plant. It's very big. Bigger than Gus. Wow, this plant is bigger than Gus. It's a big, big, big sunflower. Wait. Gus has an idea. Gus grows too. He wanted to grow like his plant. So what did he do? He got in a stool. See, and I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Remember, moms and dads, we want to make story time a part of our daily routine. We want to make story time a part of our activities that we do every day with our little ones. And we want to make reading fun. Reading is very important, especially at this young age. We want to start implementing reading to them on a daily basis. And remember, we want mom to read the book, we want dad to read the book, and if it's possible, a sibling or a dad or a brother, they're more than welcome to read to the little ones. We want our little ones to find reading to be a special time, and it could be a one-on-one time, or it could be more of a family time with everybody together, and just make it fun for them. And I know little ones love to read. The first activity that we have here that you received in your packet is going to be cup stacking, which is problem solving and balancing. And what are we going to have for this activity, moms and dads? It's going to be several plastic cups, and if a large area can be on your table, it can be on the floor. And also, if you have a timer, if not, you can use your cell phone as a timer, and a book for this activity. This is going to be how we're going to do this activity. What we're going to do is give your child the cups on a flat surface. That can be in the floor, it can be on the dining table. Show him how to set up a row of cups and balance them on top of each other. Miss Cindy brought some cups. So we want to have cups. I brought these foam cups, but if you have plastic cups at home, it's even better. Just give your child an opportunity to be able to see if he can stack the cups. The way that I have them here are like this. It's a different way to stack them. And just go ahead and let them do the problem solving. Like it says here, show him how to set up a row of cups and balance them on top of each other. Like if you put a lot of them in a row, you can always go back and put more. After your child has had some time and experiment the cups, give him a challenge. Can you make a tower with 5 cups tall? How high can you build a tower? So you want to encourage your little one. If you see that they're already able to stack some cups, so now you want to challenge them and tell them, let's see how tall you can do this tower. And just let them do it. Let them see how many cups they can stack. Of course, you want to provide them with at least 5 or more cups so they're able to do it. Also, if your little one's already counting, this is a perfect time to count the cups, to start quantifying, to start knowing how many cups he's stacking. Also, once your child has tried stacking the cups in a few different ways, you can use a stopwatch. This is where the stopwatch comes in hand. If you have a timer at home, if not, you can always use your cell phone. When you go to the clock area, there's always a timer on your cell phone. Also, you can say, how many cups can you stack in 1 minute? Or how high can you build in 1 minute? So you're going to put your timer on, and believe me, once they know they're being timed and it's a challenge, this is going to make it even more fun for them. And every little one likes a challenge, so this will be fun. Continue as long as your child is interested. If he wants to play this over and over again, as long as he's having fun, as long as he's the one interested in playing, keep playing, moms and dads. It's perfectly fine. And then also, the more opportunities your child has to evaluate this work, make adjustments, and become more efficient. This is where he's learning problem solving. He's learning balancing by stacking some cups. And then what's in it for us in cognitive? Challenges inspire children to think creatively about how to solve problems. Also, time limits help children develop innovative thinking skills. In order to be successful, they plan how to build before they even begin. Repeating the challenge helps them correct errors they did prior to evaluate what didn't work. So there's just going to be a lot of cognitive work. Their brains are going to be working really hard when they do this activity. Also, what is connecting across development when it comes to language? Challenge questions help develop children's receptive language skills. They have to interpret the question and act on it. This is when you tell them, how high can you stack? How many can you stack 5 cups? This is where the language comes in. And also social emotional. Building something against time limit helps children learn to regulate their bodies and energy levels. You're going to see that they're going to try to be fast. Also, motor. Building 3-dimensional structures requires a higher level of motor skills. And eye-hand coordination, because children must use both hands together. And what's in it for our parenting behavior here, moms and dads? We want you to continue to encourage your little one to do this activity as many times as they want. And you'll be very impressed to see how they use their brain and their creation to be able to stack the cups in many different ways, or even stack a pie like tall and big, like Gus Plant got really tall and big. So maybe this is what we want to see. We want to see big towers, guys. Also, here for book sharing, while reading a new story with your child, stop about halfway through and ask him to predict the ending. How would he solve the problem? And read the rest of the story and check his predictions. Did the things happen the way he thought they would? Did the character solve the problem the same way they would? Do you want to keep having open-ending questions when you do book sharing with your little one? And then in continue learning at home after this activity, you guys can use other household items. You can use, instead of even the plastic cups, you can use paper plates or shoe boxes or even old cereal boxes. And try to, work together and help your child think other ways to make it higher or longer or even wider stacks. And this can be many other things that your child can do in 1 minute. Time your child doing another other activities like jumping jacks, writing letters, picking up toys. One thing that I would do at home when my daughter was younger, we will always do the timer when it came to brushing her teeth. So we would do the timer and she would love it. Time 2 minutes, brush your teeth, brush, brush, brush. And at the timer, when it was time to clean up, that made it even more fun. That you try to clean up before the timer goes up. Try to start using that with your little one at home, and you'll see that they'll think it's fun. It's good for mom and dad, but you'll see that they're thinking this is so fun and cool because they're trying to beat the timer. And the second activity that we have here is going to be this one that you have in your packet, which is memory games, matching and playing cards together. What we do need for this activity is going to be, you either need 6 sets or 4 identical playing cards, some scissors, some markers, tape, magazines, anything that you may have at home. I have this piece of paper. You can use a construction piece of paper, and if you get the weekly ads, what you can do is put apples, or you can put apples, grapes, strawberries, just different pictures in each one, and you can do it as many as you want. And this is how we're going to be doing our memory game. Let your child help you choose the cards you would like to use. You can use playing cards, matching cards, or you can even make your own, like the way that I was explaining to you now. Sort out 6 matching pair of cards. Place each pair face up on the table. Place the other 6 cards face down. So you're going to have 6 facing up, 6 facing down. Ask your child to take the top card from the stack and encourage her to find the match. So we want our little ones to find the match. After your child learns how to play memory with half of the cards face up, you can transition to a harder version. If you see that the 6 cards face up, she's already able to do it so fast. So of course you can do place all 12 cards, which is 6 matching pairs, face down. So now we're going to put them all face down, not half up, half down. Turn over one card, then turn another one and ask, do they match? So you turn over one, it's an apple, and then this one's apple. You ask, do they match? And if they match, yes. And if they don't, no. If the answer is yes, you get to take them. If not, turn them face down and let your child face turn. As you play, you're going to be observing your child if she is having trouble matching cards or she's frustrated. And then right there, you'll realize, like, okay, let's make it easier. Instead of making 6 matches, we can do 4. So now you start with 4, and if you see she's able to do the 4, we move on to 6. We want to make this fun. We don't want them to get frustrated and not want to continue playing. Also, and what's in it for us is motor. Your child uses small muscles in her hands to pick up the cards. Turn them over and putting them down and mix them up. Social emotional. Your child learns social skills when she takes turns with you while playing games. Her favorite games are simple ones without winners and losers. So in this game in particular, there's no winners and there's no losers. Your child may just have fun dumping cars out, picking them up, and putting them back in the box. It's more than fine. If she's having fun, just stacking them and picking them up and putting them in the pile is more than fine. Remember, moms and dads, this matching game can be done with your weekly ad or any magazines that you may have, or you may already have cards that have letters or numbers or so. You can also use that to make this memory game. And it's always fun when you do your own cards and your little one is helping you put the glue on them or pick out the pictures. Sometimes they want to use stickers or they want to use fruits or numbers or toys that they want. You can always do that too. Also, in your child's brain during this activity is the differences and similarities and the pictures are becoming part of memory file folders in your child's brain. She can pull them out when she sees an object like the one in the picture. So you're going to see if she picks up here is an apple and then over here is a ball and then she gets an apple here. You're going to see she's going to remember, oh, there was an apple over here. And that's what we want. In parenting behavior, we want you to be supporting them in this learning. Your child learns the names and new objects and pictures in these games. So you want to be naming every picture prior to starting the activity. If you have fruits, you want to name all the fruits before you guys even start. Or ask her, what is this? What is this? So you can know, oh, she knows what a banana is. She knows what the grape is. She didn't know what the watermelon is. And it's fine. You guys go ahead and introduce it then. Also, in this continued learning with this activity, you guys can play lotto with your child. Use 2 pieces of cardboard to make game boards. Draw lines in the markers to divide each board. So you can draw a line here, and then a line here, and then a line here. So you have 6 spots here. And here you can put anything, let's say, or you can draw them. If you want to draw their favorite cartoon characters or numbers or so, you can go ahead and do that. Also, or you can let your child help you tape 12 different cards up on each section. Use the remaining 2 cards to take turns drawing and finding the match on the board. When you find one, place the card face down and to match the board. So let's say we have here 12. And he says a card, and he has a card here, so you place the card there. So you want them to do a matching game as well as doing lotto. I hope you guys enjoy this activity. It's really fun, especially for our little ones that are going to be transitioning to the center. That's going to help them a lot, and you guys can continue them during the summer. Also, what we have here for family well-being is going to be this handout, which is fitting in fitness. I know it's hard to get our exercise on at this time, but the weather's beautiful. It's raining less and less before it gets hot. It's really good to start getting our physics back. No more wearing sweaters. So this is a good way to start back on our fitness gear. The benefits of being more active are hard to ignore. Being active and fit doesn't involve hours of like sports or organized activities. It starts by a small burst of activity that make a big difference. We don't have to schedule a whole hour of swimming. Even 15-20 minute walk around your neighborhood is more than perfect. What is the benefit of having activity in your child's daily basis, which is going to be, it improves their motor skills, understand spatial relationships. They develop eye-hand, eye-foot coordination when they throw the ball, when they're kicking the ball. Develop language and social skills. Reduce the risk for heart disease and cancer and diabetes and later in life. If we make it a routine for our little ones to be active, they will be active until they're grown-ups. We have to be their first role model. If we are out there jogging, we're going to see our little one jogging right next to us. If we're kicking a ball, we're playing soccer, we're throwing balls, our little one is going to be as active as you are. So keep that in mind. And the benefit for outdoor activity or any type of physical activity for everybody, learning skills, develop new interests. You feel a sense of accomplishment. You maintain a healthy body weight. You build endurance. You improves your moods. You have an increase of energy, reduce anxiety and stress. You sleep better, have more confidence in yourself. So this activity of fit and fitness is for the whole family. So I hope you guys enjoy this time outside with your families.